Evening, Shrewsbury. We're in the evening.
I know, we're going to change the sign.
What are we doing?
And where are we?
What are we doing?
Where are we?
We're at the beautiful, short-lived, unfortunately, Ground Round on Route 9 in Shrewsbury, Mass. It's going to close, and they're going to open up
Here's a little history question.
Walgreens or
Little history question for you guys.
Go ahead.
We're at, what was this place called
Howard
before?
Johnson's.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But
Yeah.
after that, what was it called? Before it was called Ground Round. What was this area called right in
Oh,
here?
the area? Not the building?
This nightclub.
Squire's
part.
Lounge.
All right, Squire's Lounge.
You can't
He
talk about
lived
that.
there.
I'm the king of the Squire's
You didn't
Lounge.
say it.
Well, because I thought you were saying it was another name of the building.
For all I know, you didn't know.
Right. You see right over there in that corner? I used to sing there in my leisure suit,
see, I
black
didn't
leather and silver
his
with the
hair-
gold
and
chips
his hair was
the
like this.
image.
But for all intents and purposes, I didn't think he knew it because he
Oh,
didn't.
come
You didn't cough it up.
What was the name of the band?
New Breed.
No.
Sharon DeVoe.
Sharon DeVoe. What was the name of the band?
New
What was the
Trend.
name of the band?
New Trend.
I don't remember the
The
name.
Golden Touch.
Oh,
Is that what it
The
was?
Golden Touch, and I used to get to sing with the Golden Touch every Friday, Saturday night. Do a little version of Hey Kumbadi. Whole
And
place would get up.
everybody clapped.
Hey Kumbadi. Oh, hold on, yes.
I want to know who's this Ophelia.
Offaleo.
Faleo.
It's Billy Offaleo.
Billy Faleo. What's going on in the game tonight?
Runners on first and third, and the Yankees still up. So
Oh,
you're-
first and third.
First and third now. Two outs.
2 outs. Okay. So
All right.
anyway, Red Sox, Yankees, and guess what, boys?
It don't matter.
It don't matter, does it?
No, it doesn't.
What did you? So you guys didn't stay up and watch the whole game last night. Did you watch most of the game?
I
last
saw
night?
the end of it, and I thought Ortiz put it out. I
You
thought
know-
it was gone.
You know what?
The last-
But here's what happened, right? It's 5-5. Lowe gives up a 3-run homer in the 5th. We come back and score 3 to tie it, right? Top of the 6th inning, no Derek Lowe. Who comes out? Terry Adams. What does that tell you?
He doesn't care.
You don't care.
He doesn't care
Terry
at all.
Adams pitches decent for a couple of innings, right? They finally score a couple of runs,
Then who
right?
do they bring
So,
out?
guess who the next guy they bring up is?
Mechanic.
No. Oh, no.
Donato was
Oh,
Donato?
no.
Myers?
Oh, no.
Mike Myers?
Donato.
No, they did bring out Romero Mendoza. But guess who comes in when we're down 7-5?
Oh, Kim.
Young
Oh, did he?
Kim. Young Kim comes in, actually got 2 outs, gave up the next 5 hits, 2-run score. That made it 9-5, and then we come back and score 2 in the ninth. So if you're bringing out Terry Adams,
What does that
Leskanic, young Kim, you don't start Damon. What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
So they don't
yesterday?
care.
So
Well, for all intents and purposes, we are in the playoffs.
That's correct.
We've got a 6.5
Yes.
game lead with how many left to
it's
play?
5.5 now, but
Whatever.
we got
It doesn't matter. We're
Right.
in the playoffs.
Right.
And really, this 3-game series, even though the papers hype it and the Yankee fans love to rub
Right.
it in and all,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean squat.
Well,
Nick, have you seen Terry Adams? Nick, did you see what he looks like? Terry Adams doesn't
it's
look
like a cross between Orfalea and Mastro.
No, he looks like Bruce Carr Jr.
Good looking guy.
He does. You look at him next time you see him. He looks like Bruce.
So
Young Bruce.
Billy, I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
So as an impartial, not Red Sox insane person. So here they are, 4.5 out. If they win last night, even with the Yankee series, do they go balls to the wall to try to get in there, even take a chance, or do they rest it up and get ready for the playoffs?
No, I think I got to say they got to go balls to the wall.
Really?
And the only reason being is they want home field advantage
Yep.
throughout the playoffs.
Right.
I'd rather play Oakland than Minnesota.
No question. No question about
Would you?
that.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. There's
All
no,
right,
there's no
then-
question about it.
You're going to
But
face Santana 2 or 3
Okay.
times. Yeah.
so I ask you
2
this:
times in the
Do you want
short
it? Do you want the
series.
home field advantage, having Derek have that, then
Yes.
having Schilling, Pedro, both ready to go game 1 and 2 against either Minnesota or Oakland?
It doesn't matter. You got to
Gotta
win
go-
at the other person's ballpark, anyways.
Right, but
we
but
do
go
have a
ahead,
great
say,
home record.
Why you got to use your strength against Santana and Radke? That's
It's scary, isn't it? It
That's
is. It's scary.
Did
Yeah.
you guys see what happened
They're out of
with
the
Butch Stearns?
Oh.
Did you see that
Oh, yeah.
on television?
Oh, yeah.
He on
Give me
his
some more.
you got Butch slaps.
He
sports
got
show,
Butch slapped
he said
is
he
the
thinks
word.
there's a problem between Pedro and Schilling because they don't hug after a victory. Schilling was watching the telecast,
Yeah.
called up
On the
and
phone.
blasted him and
Ripped
said, "What
him
are you
out.
trying to do? Talk about something as stupid as that, trying to make something out of nothing."
Oh, what was he on?
blasted him.
What he called EEI?
Oh yeah.
It was
No, it was on his telecast.
Oh, I thought it was
No,
on.
no,
No, I thought it was on
EEI.
EEI. They were subbing for Ordway and the team.
Okay, I
that
thought it was on his
no,
telecast.
no, it was on EEI. He ripped them up and down,
You're kidding
inside
me.
out. Wouldn't let anybody ask any questions. He wouldn't let anybody interfere.
Yeah.
And then whack, hung up on him. And then Butch was all like acting like a freaking female the whole day. But after the show, after the show. He never said it at the show. He said, I stand by my story. I got a source. I know who it is. He knows who it is, and I stand by my story. But this, and I'll go meet him at the park, and I'll talk with him one-on-one anytime. But during the show, he was acting like hamina.
That's another case where they're trying to sell airtime, sell copies, whatever.
That's off.
Just to try to make some.
But
why
that's
this time of
that's
year?
a
Why
joke.
this
That's
time of year?
That's a joke. It's immaterial. Doesn't mean nothing.
It
doesn't mean nothing.
doesn't mean anything.
Who cares? Who cares if they hate each other?
Right.
What
Right.
difference does it make?
But the truth
If
is,
it brings them a world championship,
It
I don't
doesn't
care if
matter.
they hate each other's guts.
What about the old Oakland A's?
He wants
He
us
throws
to
it
win.
out once in
He
a while.
wants us to win. He wants us to win. Billy O, your father is a closet Red Sox fan, baby. You know it, baby.
Well, look at the old Oakland A's. They were always feuding with each other.
That's
Yet
right.
They won 3 World Series in a row.
Do you realize we're really on a kind of a poor streak right now, right? We've lost like 4 of the last 7 games, and you think about the 3 wins we've had in the last 7 games.
All come from
All
behind.
come from behind, 9th inning miracle jobs. You know?
Interesting stat though today.
Yeah.
In the Herald.
Yeah.
You remember, and it wasn't too long ago.
Oh, yeah, the
we were
one-run
5
games.
and 16
Yep.
in run
Yep.
games.
Yep.
We're now 16 and 17.
Exactly.
Still not good.
No.
But from where we were,
I could ask you guys a question.
Oh, we're dying for this.
Now, Suzuki, Ichiro.
Ichiro.
You see what he's doing?
Yes.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
bunted,
Unbelievable.
bunted 5
Yeah.
times in a row.
Yeah.
The other night.
he didn't
Yeah.
bunt.
He didn't bunt.
That's what.
They lie. They lie.
They lie.
He
Full
slaps the
bases,
ball
slap
around.
Oh yeah, he slaps.
He
the ball.
slaps
But he's
little
bunting-
grounders to the
he's
left
bunting quite a
side.
bit.
So
He
what?
bunted against the Red Sox.
No. I'm dying to hear this. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is,
No, go ahead.
what do? Do you play the game, or do you play to make a record? What do you do? They're
Okay.
not going anywhere. Seattle's not going anywhere. What would you do?
There's no question at all that I would do what he would
I know
do.
Pete Rose was bunting when he was trying to break DiMaggio's record.
Yep. Can I tell you something? I absolutely. You're on a losing team, having a horrible year, right? The fans are coming out to watch you play. I think that's the only thing that they're coming out to play for. Why should he not try to go get bunts and hits? First of all, the name of the game is to get on base. He's a leadoff hitter.
He
How
bunted,
you
with,
gonna-
a,
tell
he
you
bunted with a guy in
something.
second and with
Let
2
me
outs.
ask you this.
You can argue
You
that.
think the American pitchers,
Yeah.
you think this is sacrilegious?
Oh,
And
yeah.
not pitch them?
Ah.
Well, I don't know if you guys know the story about Hank
When it
Greenberg.
gets close?
I think, no matter what happens, he only needs like 10 hits or in the last
Yeah,
9 games.
yeah.
I mean, no matter what happens, it is an absolutely unbelievable feat.
Of course it is.
It has not been done since 1920,
Absolutely.
whatever
right,
it is.
Right.
I
So
say,
what if he's
I don't
a
care.
slap hitter?
Play it straight. Play the game the way
He
you
is
taught the
playing.
game.
Except for what
I
you
don't
said.
know
Wait a
if
minute. Except for again, I agree with you on only one situation.
Right.
A guy on second, 2 out, and you bunt the ball. That is the only thing to me would say, all right, now you're not even trying to win. You're only thinking about yourself.
That's different.
That may have happened once though. Okay, that's not what he's doing. He's getting up. He's a leadoff batter. He slaps the ball around. That's what he does, right? He's got home run power too. You know, he's kind of like Boggs in
Yes,
a
he
certain
is.
respect.
Yes,
he
he
could be
is.
popping up
Well, you
15,
brought up a
20
good
homers a
point.
year.
Are they pitching to him, or are they?
Yeah,
The story about Hank Greenberg, with 2 weeks left in the season, he had 58 home runs.
Oh yeah.
They absolutely refused to pitch to him.
Yeah.
Why? Why
He
did
was
they
a Jewish player.
Because he was Jewish.
Jewish
they didn't want
player.
they didn't want a
Yeah.
Jewish ball
Yeah.
player breaking Babe Ruth's record.
Yeah, you know that's.
Well, what did they do to Roger Maris?
Yeah, they did the
Oh,
same.
yeah.
The
was-
Yankee fans booed him.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
was
he got
losing- he
hate
wasn't a
mail.
real Yankee.
He was
He got
losing his
hate
hair.
mail.
He was losing his hair
Yes.
over that.
Well, you saw 61, the movie, right?
Oh, yeah,
that was-
that was really,
really
Was that a great?
That was
that
a great
It was a
movie.
great
That was a
movie.
great.
Did
you
they
know-
perform?
Oh, they
Are
did.
those
They're
two guys-
tremendous. Mantle and Maris, they were just phenomenal.
Do you know how they got the color of those seats? Billy Crystal was great as far as detail. The
Yeah,
color
oh,
of
yeah.
those seats, somebody had one in their house. An old seat. It was like a lime green.
Yeah.
And he had to copy that, and it was actually filmed in Tiger Stadium.
Wow.
It was filmed in Tiger Stadium.
Wow, that's incredible. I want to talk a little bit
How'd we
about.
get on that?
I want to talk a little bit about Bellhorn, right? What are you guys thinking about Bellhorn? He broke Butch Hobson's strikeout record.
Butch is happy.
He's that was in the paper today too. He went and told us place.
10th player award.
Yeah, you
Should
really-
have gotten the 10th player award.
Oh, who got it? It was just
was tonight.
Huh?
I
Johnny
think it was
Damon?
Damien.
Damon?
I
Johnny
think so.
Damon?
The hint on EEI today was that here. Long hair. Who else would it be? It could be Bellhorn, and Bellhorn's got long hair.
Yeah.
But I thought Bellhorn should get it.
But what do you think about the guy in terms of a baseball player? 168 strikeouts
It's
in a
weird
year.
because he knows the strike zone. I mean,
Yeah,
he's very
yeah,
particular when he
yeah,
gets up to
yeah,
the plate.
yeah.
But it's like he gets 2 strikes on him. Next pitch is almost an automatic strike.
But he's got like 17, 18 home runs. He's got 87. I think he's number 3 on the team, or
I looked
close
up
to
his
number
stats,
3
you
on the
know.
team in RBIs.
He had 20 home runs a couple of years.
Well, he's 17 or 18 right now,
Yeah.
right? Clutch hits. big late. I mean, he's won like 3 games for us.
On-base
He won-
percentage is still
yeah,
high.
it's like close to
Leads the
380.
Oh, here he
Rocks.
goes. He's struck out again.
Leads the team. Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's just amazing, right? So, is he a keeper or not?
Go ahead.
You're not sure. All right, you guys missed the other night too. You missed a great
They didn't
double
keep Todd
play if you
Walker.
didn't watch the game
Oh, no,
last
I didn't
night.
see the end.
Okay. Yeah, huh?
I didn't see it.
Great double play. Ground ball to. I almost said Pee Wee Reese. Oh my God, where did that come
I
from?
don't know.
Who the hell am I talking about?
Mental
No, who's that? Pokey. Pee Wee Reese. Pokey. Oh my God. Pokey goes down on his knees, makes
It's
a
all those
phenomenal
beers
stop,
you had.
throws the ball to Cabrera, comes up over the bag, and as he's coming down, fires the ball with mustard, and Minkiewicz pulls it out of it. It was unbelievable. And then that was the night after the 12-inning job with the Orioles, where we got a, 3-2-4 double play, which was
I
real
haven't
nice
seen
too.
a play like that since you were playing softball in Dean Park.
You remember how good I used to be?
The lift on your.
I'll tell you, it was
this guy,
phenomenal.
He could get up in the air like nobody I've ever seen before. Unbelievable. Most natural athlete I've ever seen.
Talk to me about my basketball days too.
Oh,
No,
my
no, never mind. Hey, you know who's sneaking up in the world?
Who?
Who's tied for the
Rangers.
Yeah.
What a story.
What?
What a story. Just sweeping Oakland.
I would love-
They come back from the dead.
You know what? It would be nothing better to me than for the Rangers somehow to make the stinking playoffs, right? And for the Yankees to get knocked out. For the Yankees to play the Rangers and have the Rangers knock out the Yankees.
Would it
Oh.
feel? Here's the question now.
What?
If the Yankees get knocked out in the
Would it
first
happen?
round,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
then the Red Sox beat. Who would it be? Texas?
Yeah,
Or whoever.
Oakland, yeah.
Would it still? I mean, it would feel great. But
Watch
would you
this.
rather have them walk over the Yankees?
Watch this. I want to win the World Series. Wait a minute.
doesn't
if
matter.
we have to play the Yokohama Little League, I do not care.
But I remember
I do not care.
But listen, remember when the Celtics used to play the Lakers in '84?
And when they beat Houston, it
and
was
then
a
they beat
little-
Houston.
yeah.
It was great.
Totally different.
But it would have been more fun if they beat the Lakers.
Totally different. Totally different because we
They've
were
won
winning all the time, right? We were
75,000
winning all the time.
championships.
We wanted to beat the Lakers. It was better showtime. But all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, okay? I want to win the damn thing. One stick at a time in my whole life.
What kind of a party do you think they'd have? If
This place changes the wall. What was it, Walgreens?
Yeah.
They can give us sedatives.
I'm going to tell you
You're
right now.
sitting right now in the sedative aisle.
That's right. This is there's no question in my mind. I love the Patriots. I was thrilled for the Super Bowl. I didn't go into the Super Bowl. I'm not
The
going to
first
be
one.
inconvenienced.
No. The first one.
Oh, come on.
I wanted to,
Come on.
but I didn't do it. I'm just saying I didn't do it.
You didn't do what?
I didn't go to Boston.
Oh, no, I wouldn't
I'm
do
not
it
talking
either.
about the excitement. No,
Oh,
I'm
oh,
talking
oh.
about going about when the Red Sox win the
I'm
World
going
Series.
too. I already told my wife.
I don't care.
You won't be able to get into Boston.
Yeah, no, you don't understand.
You'll
I will,
walk.
I walk. I will be part of that, and I'll stay there. I'll sleep on the sidewalk. I don't care. I'll sleep for the same clothes.
They'll
Picture
close
this.
Boston for a
Picture
day.
this.
Huh?
Picture
They'll
this.
close Boston for 2 days.
You're
But
right.
picture this.
You're right.
Red Sox are up 3 games to 1. Do you think they'll call the National Guard in if the Red Sox are leading in the last game?
Yes.
They call it what?
National Guard.
I
Yes.
would think so. I would think so.
Yes.
I think it's going to be so incredibly I'll tell you, I'm going to cry. I mean, there's
And-
no
and
question.
that's
I'm
what
gonna
it is.
cry.
I'm getting emotional right now, Bill.
But that's what it is. That's what it's guys like
Right.
like us
Right.
and Nick,
Been living
not
and dying.
you
right.
piece of crap.
Well, he gave up. He
He
used
gave
to
up.
be one of us.
He was
You
one
know
of
what
us.
though? Deep down inside,
still wants him to
deep
win.
down
Yes, he does.
inside, you know
He
it.
does.
I'll tell you,
feel
I
it.
talked to a lot of Yankee fans, and when they got caught up in the race last year, and they were actually disappointed that the Yankees won, even though they were Yankee fans, because they live around here.
It was
from New
amazing.
York
They felt
originally.
bad. You
They
did.
felt bad.
I think that's how you felt last year. Honest to God, be honest. You actually felt bad a little bit that they lost like that.
No, you know something? I knew it was going to happen.
You could, just the same way you are now. You're like Angry Bill. Have you seen Angry
Yeah,
Bill?
he is.
Huh?
He's Angry
You're
Bill.
Angry
You know what,
Bill.
Bill?
Yeah.
We knew it was going to happen too. We knew it was going to happen too.
Billy,
He's our version
all right,
of Angry
let's
Bill.
switch. Let's switch because we always talk the Red Sox the whole show. Patriots, you watched Patriots game? On,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any thoughts,
Oh.
feelings? Give me some.
Is Bill in the real deal or what?
He
Does-
is.
Does he punish people
Yes,
when
he
he runs?
does.
Really?
But I'll tell you right now, I was very happy that we won. I
Yep.
thought the score should have been
Of course,
41
we
to
all
3.
did. We all did.
And I was very disappointed in the way Brady played. I didn't think he played very
Well,
well.
he did it.
No,
well, he
I
did
know.
it.
I
He
think
did
he
it.
deserved about a D.
You know,
Right.
the thing is, we were playing a Pop Warner team from Arizona. I mean, really, how embarrassing is that? They're playing a home game, and more than half the fans are cheering for the Patriots.
That's true.
Come on.
All right, but Mr. Glass is half empty, right? And I go to what this guy just said, right? There's a game. Brady doesn't play well, right?
know, they still won.
And how did they win? How did they win? Because they got a running back that runs
Pound
for
the ball.
156 yards pounding the
You
ball.
notice the difference between him and Antoine Smith?
Yeah, night
I
and
mean,
day.
he hits the hole so much faster.
And he can get away from
He
people.
can get away from people.
What's,
right.
What does that say to all the other teams they're going to be playing now?
I know. It's
We
gonna
What
gotta
do we do?
stop the
The run,
run.
yeah. Right,
We
right.
have to stop the run. And then when they try, Brady will pick them apart.
Now,
That is true.
Arizona had a very good rushing day against the Rams the game before, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and we
Smith had
totally shut them
80-something
down.
yards.
And then you finally got to hear.
Yeah.
You finally got to hear what was the Patriots' philosophy in that first game?
Stop-
7 men in the box.
Box.
Stop the pass,
Box.
and they gave up the run. So all the fear and brouhaha, we don't have a rush defense.
Yeah.
I think was
But do you
not
notice
true.
they played just good enough to win all the time?
They
just
always
good
seem
enough
to do
win.
that.
And it's almost like it's I mean, it is. It's calculated. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with. We haven't had a loss since when? Last September?
But think,
Yes.
no, it
It's
has
been
been
a
over
year.
a year.
Can we
Yeah.
just go back to the
Yeah.
Indianapolis game real
Yeah.
quick? I'm telling you, the next time they play them, and if they play them in the playoffs,
Yeah.
you will see the Patriots cornerbacks beating them
Yep,
up
absolutely.
on the line of scrimmage
Absolutely.
the
They'll-
next time.
exactly. They won't
'Cause
get a
they didn't
yard
lay
off.
a hand on it.
You're
And I
absolutely
couldn't
right.
get over it. I couldn't understand why they didn't touch him.
Yep.
Hey, what's the story with Flutie? Was he supposed to come to the Patriots?
There was just a little rumor about it, but nothing came to
happened.
fruition. Belichick loves him. Belichick would absolutely.
You know, the other thing that stinks this week
no
is no
Patriots.
Patriots.
No
What a
Patriots.
stupid.
So let me
That's
tell
the
you,
only problem. They only
hey.
play once a week, and when there's a bye,
It's terrible.
That much
Hey, so
longer.
let me give you another my wife story, right? Just so you can all understand what an insane, crazed maniac my wife is now. This is my wife we're talking about, right? What do your wives are gonna do on Sunday if there's no Patriots game? What's gonna happen, right? It's like, let's go for a ride, let's go for a beach, let's go visit this, let's
Let's
do
go
right?
pick
You want-
apples.
you're supposed to have a wife. You're supposed to be like a real
No,
human
no,
being,
your
right?
wife's gonna watch the
My
Red
wife,
Sox.
so I say to my wife, right, because I've been feeling bad, I've been working late, haven't been coming home much, coming late, right? Of course, she's always glued in front of the Red Sox anyway, right? But I go, honey, I get home last night like after 8 o'clock. I go, honey, how about we go to Sunday, Patriots not playing, go to the beach, or we'll go. You talked about maybe going to Plymouth Plantation, something like that. She goes, what are you, crazy? She goes, it's Sunday. It's football. What do you mean? No Patriots. This is my wife. Isn't this wonderful? What I have? I tell you, my wife is made. Anybody else got a wife
You
like that?
brainwashed
Who else has
her.
a wife like that? Huh? Honey, I love you. I love you.
Now, why Plymouth Plantation? Is that where your relatives came over? on the boat?
Ooh. My relatives came over on the boat. And
Italian
Ellis
pilgrims?
Island.
Was there any Italian pilgrims? Is what I want to
Only
know.
about 70 or 80 years ago. Nikki, how we doing there, buddy? 10 minutes. I'm all done
Wow,
talking.
we got lots of
I'm gonna
time.
just watch the game. Again, we're at the ground round, and
Thanks to Bob Bonner.
Bob Bonnet, who's been here for many years.
years. We're
Big
gonna
Bob.
miss
And,
this
John, do you
I'll tell you,
remember-
really, it is going to be a very.
Do you remember when I was older? I thought you guys were done.
The Bob
I thought you were
Bonnet.
done. I know, but this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, all right, okay.
This is what I'm talking about.
Then you may go right
I'm
ahead.
going to interject.
You may interject.
Vanderjack.
Go right ahead.
Vanderjack. John, I'm a little older than you, but do you remember us guys hanging around the wall? There used to be a wall right out here where the CBS is.
Yep.
And he used to get so mad at us because, I mean, we were a nuisance.
You were a riffraff.
We were
You were a
jerks.
riffraff. You were
I won't-
lake
I won't say
rats.
we-
Lake
we-
rats.
We were respectful, but
We were lake
Lake
rats.
rats.
we caused a little commotion over there now and then. But he was always good to us.
It's
was.
always been a nice place here.
It has
And always kept it respectable, and
Where
even
we
though
gonna
they
go
let me
Friday
in.
nights after the football
We
game?
I know.
Well, we ain't going to Walgreens.
No, I know. And it really is kind of sad.
It is sad.
It
It is
really is.
sad.
But think. Change subject a second.
Yeah, sure.
This it's not sports, but this hurricane is coming.
Oh my God! Is this how do you
Another
live
one.
through
People
that?
of Florida. My brother's down there in Tampa.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what it's like to get uprooted from your house 4 times and come back and not know how it's going to be?
It's
There's
unbelievable.
one woman on TV today. You know what she said? I'm not leaving. I don't care what happens.
Yep.
I am not leaving. And the police came on and said, you're risking your own life because
Right.
you're going to get hurt and no one's going to be able to save you.
Right,
What do you
right.
think?
That's awful. I mean, and the hurricane is turning right now. It's headed to Melbourne again. We got a plant, my company, Mac Technologies, in Melbourne, and this is going to be the 4th time in a row that they've gotten hit.
You
And
know
it's
what that
devastating.
hurricane did?
What?
It went past Florida and it says, what am I, stupid? I gotta go back.
Yeah,
I
it
gotta
is.
go back and hit Florida. And that's what
That
it
was
did. It just
Ivan?
made a turn. It came back.
It is. It's turning around.
It's ridiculous.
So, what do you think about with the Patriots now, the streak? Are they going to break Miami's streak? And by the way, guess what team
Miami.
it will take for them?
I want to tell you something, though. Miami is certainly a shell of its former
Oh
self.
my God.
Hey, Ricky Williams got fined today. You see
Yeah,
that?
how much? 6.5 or 8.5?
8.6
Eight,
million.
he's got-
Why?
Because he's going to give it back.
The arbitrator said he has to give it back.
The signing bonus?
8.6.
Yeah,
You know how much marijuana he can have with that?
Oh my God. That's,
Hey, Ricky Williams.
The arbitrator said give it
it
back.
wasn't fined. It was give it back.
Give it
yeah.
back.
All right, boys.
Let's talk a little bit about the Colonials. I know we have a separate
Yeah,
show for that,
that's okay.
but
Yep.
we're 2-0, two fabulous, exciting
Oh,
wins.
You gotta. Oh man.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
St. John's.
yeah, we're going to
well,
be 30
don't-
point
yeah,
underdog.
I know.
You think so? Is that
well,
bad?
I'm gonna talk about the Red School now, and I don't like to do that because I'm very close to the Red School. As you know, it's one of my favorite places.
You are an alumni.
I don't want to talk about it. Shut up! Don't tell everybody that it's joke. But I was very, very disturbed and kind of disappointed in
Very.
John Andreoli's comments in the paper. Right. So it ends up being 66-0.
66. That was
And Richie
ridiculous.
Garvin wrote the article in the paper. I believe it was Richie, right? And he said, there's always two sides to this kind of a story, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, 2 of the touchdowns in the second half after 35 were defensive touchdowns, right? So fumbles or interceptions, not much you can do. But the starters were still in the game
Right.
when the score was 45-0, right? And they asked Andreola for comments, and he goes, hey, it's just the way it is. As the final score, on to the next game. I'm like, not a classy act.
Let me tell you something. When
Classy
I was in
act.
high school, we were playing Hudson High. It was 66 to 15 at the end of the half,
Oh.
right? Bill Paquette, our coach, put all us
You
in.
guys were winning?
We were winning. Bill Paquette, our coach, had all us guys on the second stringers. He called timeout when we got a basket. He said, "I don't want anybody to score anymore." He said, "If you score, you're coming out. We're not gonna embarrass this other team."
You absolutely can do it without embarrassing another team,
Yes,
right?
you can.
You
You
can
fall
call
down,
all.
you can do anything
You don't
on
fall
it.
down and make a kneel down because that's embarrassing too, right? You run the ball right up the middle consistently, right?
I remember Ray Kazenza in
My
1998.
Oh, yeah.
my son's
They
senior
were
year.
beating the crap out of us
Yep.
It was 45-0 at
at
halftime.
halftime. And he took a knee on the goal line
Three times.
3 times
Three times.
because he didn't want to do it.
You know what? And Ray Kazenza has been a classy guy his whole life. He
Without
murdered
a
us
doubt.
the same thing Billy's freshman and sophomore year.
Without a doubt.
It wasn't until senior year really that we beat him and we were competitive. Ray Kazenza, perfect example of a classy coach. Kept the score down all the time, always show respect for his opponents. But I'm a little bit surprised about John Andreoli. I got to be honest with you. And you can always, you can always see the score being a little bit messed
Right,
up,
right.
right? But then at least come out and say, listen, we didn't mean to do it. We were trying to, but to come out there.
It always comes back to Bernie. Go ahead.
And that's
Yeah.
right. I maintain no public schools should be playing St. John's, even a Catholic school, because they're too big. They
That's
have
right.
too much of a pool to pick
That's
from.
right. You're
It's
right.
It's ridiculous.
And-
You better have a chance of winning.
We've gone through this over and over again.
Yeah.
It really.
That's why I'm not saying anything.
You know what?
What do you
It's
think
a
about the
farce.
game?
They've got a Division I prospect in the line over there.
Two.
A couple
Two,
of
haven't
no,
they?
yeah. They've got, again, like Henry said, they're drawing from a pool of 1,500 kids, right? A lot of the best athletes
All boys,
just go there
all
because,
boys.
of course, they're all
See
boys.
what Garvin said?
You know,
Here's what he 44 to 14.
Yeah, I mean,
I
again,
think he was
What I
being
want to
nice.
know is this: when are these athletic directors going to realize
I don't
that they're
know.
only that they shouldn't be playing this team?
Well, Holy
don't know.
Name's athletic director
Right.
did say he's
fine,
going to look
he's
at
gonna
it.
look at it because they don't have to play him. They're
we
playing
don't.
him because it's
We-
quote, a natural rivalry. The rivalry's gone, right?
Yeah,
There is
Holy
no
Name's a
rivalry.
regular school. St.
We draft them.
John's
We
is a-
draft them in basketball.
Yeah.
Jimmy drafted them in basketball because they come into our gym and beat us by 40.
Yeah, exactly.
And with our own kids.
Now, it drives me crazy.
Hey, what do you think about the
break up the brackets?
break up the
Division I?
brackets and
Yeah.
going independent?
I tried to, I inferred that last week of the
Yeah.
show, but I was afraid that I was giving away inside information, so
Yeah.
I shut
Well,
up.
now there's an article.
Oh,
in the
it-
paper.
it's-
And
That
now-
was
so,
it,
right,
yeah.
so now we can talk about it for free,
Yeah,
right?
that was
So
it.
that was the bottom line. The Milford guy had already partnered up, obviously,
Right.
with Terry and a bunch of the other guys, and said, "Listen, if it goes this way, we're out.
Yeah.
We are out." So now there's
Yeah, but
blood.
now it sounds
There's
like
blood
the
in the
athletic
game.
directors have talked.
Right.
Not just the coaches.
Athletic
It sounds
directors
like-
and principals.
And
Yeah.
they've all talked and
Yeah.
said, okay, that's what we'll do. And you know
What's
what?
what we'll do?
Well, that's
We'll break
I don't know
off
what they
if
said.
they don't-
That's what
Oh
we'll
yeah,
do.
yeah. Well, I don't know that either. I didn't see
But
that.
Yeah, it goes in the paper.
they're
Not
upset
about
over
the
the fact.
athletic directors.
They are upset over the fact that 3 teams
Yeah.
in Central, in Western Mass, have control over us.
That's
Well, that's because there's 4 guys on the board.
Did you read this?
Yes.
4 from them and 2 from Central.
Which is unbelievable. Like, why does that happen?
I have no
What are
clue.
we less populated than Western Mass, the yokel locals
Listen,
in the middle
think
of the
about
woods
it.
out there?
Besides the point that Central Mass has been getting screwed for the last
Absolutely.
5 years
Absolutely.
because you go out there
Oh, yeah.
and what do?
Yeah.
You
Play
play
their top
their
two
number
teams.
1 and number 2 team
Right.
in Division 1.
Right.
So That means
Yeah.
2 years ago when St. John's was number 1
Right.
and St. Peter's was number
Right.
2, those two should have went and
Right.
played.
Instead, it was the Division One AA
Right.
winner, whoever it was.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know,
It doesn't matter
yeah,
who,
It doesn't
but-
matter who. Right. We don't send our 2 best teams. Let's go down to the game,
Red Sox got 2 runners on.
First and
Runners
second.
on.
One out.
One out. Red Sox. It's going to be, again, it's frustrating and kind of sad. I honestly don't care. You know what I want tonight?
What?
It's real important to me.
What?
I want Pedro to have a good game. If we lose 2-1, even 3-2, and he pitches a good game, gets 8 or 10 strikeouts, gets into the 7th or 8th inning, I don't care. I need some confidence.
You know what I
need
like
some
though?
confidence.
I like as the season winds down and the Red Sox and Yankees are both in it, how everybody
Yeah.
starts talking baseball.
That's all there is.
I
You're
was at
right.
the gym one night and the guy
Yep.
in the hot tub said, "They're not playing tonight? Thank God." He says, "I can't go through this again. I need a night off."
Well, you watch us here, right? I mean, we just had, Patriots close to a record streak. We talked for 1 and 2 minutes about the Patriots, who we love, and we're into and everything else. We're obsessed. We're obsessed with the Red Sox. Every detail about it, right?
My mother, God rest her soul,
Yeah.
right, last year, even as sick as she was, she used to watch the Red Sox, and when they were batting, she'd watch it.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
what
she
I
changed
do.
the channel
That's
as soon
what
as
I
they
do.
went out.
That's what
and
I
then
do.
she called me, she says, "Are they up again?" Yeah, ma. All right. And then she'd go back and watch.
That's funny.
My mother won't watch it. She
That's
goes, "I don't
funny.
want to.
That's how they are.
I don't want to see them lose."
Yeah, I tell you, Pat's like nervous breakdown.
Really?
She tries to do the same thing.
It's an obsession.
It is. She literally has to get up outside, go on the deck, shut the door, and close her eyes. That's
You know
my wife
what?
does.
You know what? There is a lot to that. We're gonna have nothing to do once they win it all.
Yeah. You know what?
There is a lot.
No way.
I don't think
no
so.
How, no. My whole book. I'm telling you, I will be an angel for the rest of my life. I will never do anything wrong again.
William,
including
I think
everything
you're
we
an
talked about,
I think you're an angel
For
now.
the rest of my life, I'll be an angel.
Look at the halo. Look at the halo.
I go to church every day.
Hey,
I'll never commit another sin.
Father Moran,
This
you
show's
for
for
you.
you.
You heard that. You heard that, Father Moran.
But you know you don't have to hold me on that. You can give me a break. That's what
He's
confession's all about.
Bill, do you consider yourself a good Catholic?
Yes, I do. I go to church every Sunday.
That's all I want to know.
Never mind. I know what you're thinking about saying. Nikki, where are we?
How much time?
2 minutes.
2
I have
minutes.
nothing left to say.
Well, let's see. What do you want to talk about?
Well, the hockey thing is a horrible, horrible crime.
Who cares?
Okay.
Hey,
You know
what
what?
we can talk about?
You know what?
Soccer.
No, you know what? No, I'm not. No, I'll tell you, I've been reading every single inch of that.
Hey,
You know,
I
it's
can-
a sick.
No, we can talk about our baseball.
Soccer's a good one. Soccer's a
That's
good one.
not
What? The
No, we-
Shrewsbury High School girls, 6-0, 6 straight shutouts.
I'm
Unbelievable.
not talking about soccer.
We can talk about. Listen, Billy and I played baseball for Worcester State. Oh, I can talk about that situation.
No,
Bill.
we don't have
Hey, I got something. I
We
can
were on
tell.
probation.
We are now on video on demand.
That's
Good
right.
Morning Shrewsbury.
That's right.
Is on video
on demand. Are we on there yet, Nikki?
Yes, we are.
We're on
It
video
was
on
on. I
demand.
saw it
That
tonight.
means you can watch us whenever you want.
In color.
In color.
Who's
in real
sick enough
life.
to want to watch
Henry,
us?
when you're home tonight, in bed, getting ready with your jammies, you can turn us on.
I get feet on them. My pajamas.
Let's make sure every week I want to keep talking about the demise of Tiger Wolf. It is just one of
Tiger
those.
Wolf.
Tiger Wolf.
Tiger Wolf?
Tiger Schmuck, whatever. His name is. Tiger Woods.
Tiger Wolf.
Down the drain.
Tiger Schmucker.
He's on the slide. He's on the slide down to oblivion. He's the David Duval. He's the Greg Norman, and going down, down, down.
What was your best score golfing? Seriously.
I have had one score. It was
What was it?
116 or something.
That's it?
Yeah.
What was yours?
That's pretty good, man. 133.
How did Serena do
How
this?
did Serena do this?
I don't know. And I wish
See
I
that
did know.
smile?
Hey, do you know if they got U.S. Open tennis on demand?
Johnny, Ellis Burke's up here on the wall. We see a picture. A good career, a good guy. Nice to see him come in again.
Class act,
Class
class
And he
act.
gets a hit, too.
Yeah, I know.
Unbelievable.
It really was a
2
nice
outs.
thing. Yep. There's Kevin McHale over here in the corner. Remember him? He had a mini throw
Bill,
over there. That was awesome.
Yeah,
You're groveling now.
I am. I'm groveling. I'm throttling.
What's the
I'm-
standing grovel?
Well, we got nothing else to say. We want to watch the Red Sox. So take care. We'll see you next Saturday morning on Good Morning Shrewsbury, boys. Da 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 da. I'm telling you.